Yes or no? Yes. So I'm going to say one very important concept, that on this line, that is the x-axis, here no transformation occur. No, here no transformation occurs. And here transformations occurs on y-axis. What does that mean? Now I will explain. Okay. No transformation, that means the function will not change. Sine will remain sine. Cos will remain cos. Okay. Cot will remain cot. Tan will remain tan. Sec will remain sec. And cosec will remain cosec. No transformation is going to occur. Okay. Let me show you how the angle will get changed. So first pi by 2 minus x. Cos of first sine. Sine of pi by 2 minus x. Whenever this first angle is pi by 2, you can see it's lying on which axis? Y axis. It's sitting on y axis. Can you see over here? This pi by 2. And here I have written just now transformation of the. That means whenever you are having angle pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 plus x, function will change. Transformation occur means the function will change. Function will change. And no transformation occur means the function will not change. On x-axis, function will not change. On y-axis, these two angles are there, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. For both the angles, function will get changed. How? I am going to show you. So here we are having sine pi by 2 minus x. Okay. So here the function will change. Sine will get changed to cos. It will be cos x over. Now the question is, will it be plus cos x or minus cos x? So now we have to apply the logic of quadrant. In first quadrant, all positive. Pi by 2 minus theta means we are talking about angle in the first quadrant. Yes or no? Yes or no, Ali and Alina?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in first quadrant, all positive. So hence the result is positive. Clear? Is it clear? Just a second.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, cos of pi by 2 minus x. Pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus theta. Pi by 2, if you can see at the first, plus whatever is there minus whatever is there, it says that pi by 2 is there. That means transformation occur, function will get changed. So cos will change to sine. Okay, we'll be having sine x over here. Still we'll be thinking about its lying in the first quadrant. For in first quadrant, all are positive. Hence this cosine, whatever result it will generate, this cosine is positive in the first quadrant. Okay, we are not going to check about what output we are getting. It's okay, output will be the different function, that is sine, but we are checking that cos is positive in the first quadrant or negative. So in first quadrant, cos is positive. Okay, hence Hence, the result it is generating, it is positive. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, similarly, just a second. Similarly, if we are having, if we are having tan pi by 2 minus x, okay, tan means what? Tan means sine by cos, sine pi by 2 minus x, cos pi by 2 minus x. We'll be writing like that, that this is nothing but sine pi by 2 minus x over cos pi by 2 minus x. Sine pi by 2 minus x is just cos x, and cos pi by 2 minus x is just sine. That's why we say that. That's why we say that tan pi by 2 minus x is cot. It's cot x, and that too positive, because whatever output this tan will generate, since it is pi by 2 minus theta, that means first quadrant. In first quadrant, tan is positive. Okay. Similarly, cot pi by 2 minus x will be tan x. Sec pi by 2 minus x means 1 by cos pi by 2 minus x, because this depends upon cos. That means 1 by cos 90, cos pi by 2 minus x is sin x, and hence we say that it is nothing but cosec x. So from now onward, whenever sec pi by 2 minus x will be there, directly we will write it is cosec x. And similarly, cosec pi by 2 minus x will be sec x. Is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Now pi by 2 plus x. Okay, I'm drawing is still the same thing. Here we are having 0 or 2 pi, you call it. Here we are having 5 by 2. Here we are having pi, and here we are having 2 pi. On y-axis, transformation occurs. Transformation occurs. Function will get changed. And here no transformation. Function will not get changed. Okay, no transformation. That's what I'm trying to write. Similarly, if we'll be having sine pi by 2 plus x, okay, pi by 2 plus or whatever, pi by 2 we can see, that means function will get changed, cos. Okay, cos x. Now the question is whether it will be positive or negative. Whether it will be positive or negative. So pi by 2 plus theta. That means in the second quadrant, sign is positive or negative. Yes, Ali and Alina, in second quadrant, sign is positive or negative. That day we were learning no add sugar to coffee, all positive, sign positive, tan positive, and cos positive. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So in second quadrant, sign is positive. That's why the output it will generate, that will be positive. Getting it? Now cos pi by 2 plus x. First thing first, listen to me carefully. We will be doing the same thing with all the conversion. With pi by 2, the function will get changed. Cos will change to sine. Sine will change to cos. Cos will change to sine. Tan will change to cot. Cot will change to tan. Sec will change to cosec. Cosec will change to sec. So cos change to sine. Now the question is, will it be plus sign or minus sign? So in pi by 2 plus means second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos, this cos is negative, hence the output it will generate is negative. Are you getting it, Ali and Alina?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, now let's quick write tan pi by 2 plus x. With pi by 2, function will get changed, tan will change to cot, and pi by 2 plus x means which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, this input, this tan is it positive or negative? Is it positive or negative, Alina?
It's negative.
Getting it? We are not looking at this cot and all. We are just looking at that tan. Getting it? Similarly, cot pi by 2 plus x. With pi by 2, the function will change. Cot will change to tan x. Now plus tan x or minus tan? Plus tan x or minus tan x? This cot function is positive or negative in the second quadrant?
Negative.
Cot result. Is it crystal clear to both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Sec will change to cosec. Now the question is positive or negative. So you tell me, is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Why? Sec, this sec theta, this is positive in the second quadrant.
Negative.
Okay, I'm showing you the concept. Sec pi by 2 plus x means what? 1 by cos pi by 2 plus x, and this cos is negative in the second quadrant, right? Cos will change to sine, but since it is negative in the second quadrant, the output it will generate negative sine x. Okay, and that's why sec pi by 2 plus x is minus cosec x. Getting it? Yes or no? We will always look at this function, that whether this is positive or negative in a given, like in a particular quadrant. Now cosec cosec pi by 2 plus x will be sec x. Will it be positive or negative? Alien. Have to see this one. Cosec is positive or negative in the second quadrant.
It is positive.
Any confusion? Any confusion? Alina, any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Let's continue. Zero, 2 by 5 by 2, 5, 3 pi by 2. Okay, transformation of this, and you transformation. Now we'll be taking sine pi minus x. Sine pi minus x. With pi, we know this x-axis is lying on x-axis, and Ali and Alina. This pi, can you see this pi? Pi
Yes,
means
ma'am.
it's lying on x-axis and there no transformation occurs. That means the function will not change. Sign will remain sign. Now the question is whether it will be positive or negative. So now we have to think. Pi minus x is lying in which quadrant?
Third.
Is it third? Think about it. Pi means 180. 180 minus x.
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant. It's still lying in the second quadrant. Okay, pi by 2 plus x is in second quadrant, pi minus x is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, this input sign, is it positive or negative? Is it positive or negative? Positive, right? In second quadrant, sign is positive, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the result will be positive. Okay, let's do it quick. Cos pi minus x. Okay, pi is there, plus x minus x, whatever will be there, no transformation, cos will remain cos. Now sign will be positive or negative. So this cosine, this cos function, is it
Negative.
yes, it is negative in the second quadrant. So result will be tan. It will not change. Function will not change. The question is, will it be positive or negative? So tan is there in second quadrant. This tan we are thinking about, not that output. Okay, coincidentally here output is also same, but every time it will not be same. We know that function also changes. So tan pi minus x is tan
Negative.
x, but negative. Okay, cot pi minus x is cot x only, but positive or negative? Positive or
Negative.
negative? Similarly, sec pi minus x is just sec x. Positive or negative? Positive or negative?
Negative.
That cosec pi minus x is just cosec x. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Is it so? In second quadrant, sign is positive, and due to sign, cosec will not be positive. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be positive. Confusion, Ali and Alina. We
No,
don't
ma'am.
have to memorize it. We have to understand it. Let's do quick. 5 plus x. 0, 5, 5 by 2, 5, 5. Okay. Now the question. 5 plus x. 5, no transformation. Sign will remain sign. But the question is, will it be positive or negative? Who will say? This sign function. It's lying, 5 plus x is lying in which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth, which quadrant?
First.
5 plus x, 180 plus theta is first quadrant.
Second.
Is it second quadrant? This much is pi. This complete angle is pi. If pi, this is pi. If pi minus something, that means second quadrant. Minus something means what? We are subtracting any angle which is smaller than 90 degree. We will not be subtracting from these angle, whatever x we are taking, no, that x is obviously it is smaller than 90 degrees. That's why we are saying that pi minus x, that means second quadrant. This much is pi, pi plus x. Okay, that means third quadrant. Are you getting it? X is just
Okay.
any angle lying in between 0 to 90 degrees. It is not more than 90. Okay, it will not jump and go to any other quadrant. No. X means before or just after. So pi plus x, can we say it is third quadrant? Yes or no?
Yes.
In third quadrant, this sine function, is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So output, whatever it is generating, we don't know what exactly output is getting generated. We don't have to be worried about that. Whatever it is, that will be negative. So sine pi plus x is minus sine x. Is it making sense to you? Ali and Alina, getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's continue. Similarly, cos pi plus x. Pi plus something function will not get changed. Now the question is pi plus x is lying in which quadrant? Third quadrant. In third quadrant, this input cosine function, is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Right? Tan pi plus x function will not change. Now the question is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Perfect. Cot Ali, are you there even? Cot x, is it positive or negative? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Cot. In third quadrant, tan is positive, and due to that, cot is also positive. Yes or no? All positive, sine positive, and the sibling of sine is cosine. Tan positive, sibling of tan is cot. Coffee, cos positive, sibling of cos is. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in third quadrant, cot is positive. So result, whatever it is generating, that will be positive. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, cot theta, cosec theta, I plus x function will not change. Cosec. Now the I plus third quadrant. In third
Negative.
quadrant, this cosec is negative. Sec I plus
Negative.
third. Any confusion so far? No, right? Let's continue. 0 to 5 I by 2 I.
Ma'am,
Yes.
why was sine and cos minus? Both sine and
This one. Sin pi plus x and cos pi plus x by both are negative.
yes,
I
ma'am.
was explaining that pi plus x lying in which quadrant?
Third,
Third quadrant. And in third quadrant, this sign is negative, right?
yes, ma'am.
So output it is creating negative. Similarly, in third quadrant, this cos is negative, and hence the output is it is creating negative. Are you getting it? Ali, are you getting? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, we will apply the same logic. Okay, pi by 2 minus theta, that means first quadrant we have already done. Pi by 2 plus theta, that means second quadrant we have done. Pi minus theta, again second quadrant. Pi plus theta, again third quadrant. Now we will be taking 3 pi by 2 minus theta. 3 pi by 2 से थोड़ा सा स्मॉल, थोड़ा सा स्मॉल, जो भी थीटा हम लोग ले रहे हैं वो 0 से 90 डिग्री के बीच में कोई छोटा सा ही एंगल, ठीक है. सो 3 पाई बाई 2 माइनस थीटा जैसे ही मैं लिख रही हूँ यहाँ पे, कैन यू टेल मी इन विच क्वाड्रेंट इट इज गोइंग टू लाई? 3 पाई बाई 2 माइनस थीटा, who will say? Ali and Alina, 3 पाई बाई 2 माइनस थीटा कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में पड़ेगा? फर्स्ट, सेकेंड, थर्ड और फोर्थ. यहाँ तक तो 3 पाई बाई 2 है, इतना एंगल तो कंप्लीट 3 पाई बाई 2.
Quadrant.
Third quadrant, right? Okay, why I have written pi by 2 on the upper side of y-axis? Because from 0 to that much is pi by 2. Then from that much to till here it's pi. Till here it is 3 pi by 2. And till here it is complete angle 2 pi. Okay, that's why I have written the angles like this. So yes, it is going to 3 pi by 2 minus theta or minus x is going to lie in the third quadrant. This much is 3 pi by 2, this much is 3 pi by 2, and little bit lesser than that. Theta means theta is a smaller angle, very smaller, in between 0 to 90 degree. So if from this 3 pi by 2, if you will subtract 30 degree, maybe it will come till here. If you will subtract 40 degree, maybe it will come till here. Okay, so theta or x, whatever we will be taking, that is going to lie in between 0 to 90 degree only. It's not a huge angle, this theta. This theta. Okay, this time we are going to talk about the same. That is first we'll be taking sine 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Now at 3 pi by 2, transformation occurs or doesn't occur? Who will say? Ali and Alina.
Negative.
3 pi by 2. Yes, negative. Negative.
Sine.
Cos or sine? Is it sine? Here on the y-axis I said no, transformation occurs. Pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus theta पे function change हो जाएगा. 3 pi by 2 plus theta और 3 pi by 2 minus theta पे function change हो जाएगा. But pi plus theta और pi minus theta पे function change नहीं होगा. Similarly 2 pi plus theta और 2 pi minus theta पे function change नहीं होगा. That's why x-axis पे no transformation मैंने लिख रखा था and y-axis पे transformation. Getting it? Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Sign will get changed to cos, and already Alina has said that it will be negative. Yes. This third quadrant, this sign is negative. Due to that, it is creating negative output. Whatever output it is creating, we don't have to focus on that. Sign is creating the output, that means the output has to be negative. Similarly, cos 3 pi by 2 minus x. At 3 pi by 2, function will change. Cos will change to sine. Okay. And 3 pi by 2 lying in which quadrant? See, two things you have to think about. Randomly, anytime, anywhere you will see any angle. And if the person will ask you, what will be the angle? So two things you have to change. Two things you have to think first. What are the two things? First thing is whether the function will change or not. Sine is going to change to cos. Cos is going to change to sine. Is it going to happen or what? The function will change or the function will not change, that you have to decide. फिर से मैं बता रही हूँ, ये जो x एक्सिस पे जो एंगल्स बैठे हुए हैं 0 2 पाई पाई, ये जब भी एंगल ऐसे रहेगा तो फंक्शन चेंज नहीं होगा. ऐसे रहेगा, मतलब उसका मतलब क्या है, उसका मतलब ये है कि पाई प्लस थीटा होगा, पाई माइनस थीटा होगा, फंक्शन चेंज नहीं होगा। 2 पाई प्लस थीटा होगा, 2 पाई माइनस थीटा होगा, फंक्शन चेंज नहीं होगा। साइन का रिजल्ट साइन ही, ये पहले ध्यान रखना है, फंक्शन चेंज होगा कि नहीं होगा। अब जब ये समझ में आ गया तो ये देखना है कि नेगेटिव होगा कि पॉजिटिव। कैसे पता चलेगा नेगेटिव होगा कि पॉजिटिव, देखेंगे कि कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में है। 3 पाई बाई 2 माइनस एक्स, ये तो थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में है। थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में साइन तो नेगेटिव होता है, तो जो भी ये रिजल्ट क्रिएट करेगा वो नेगेटिव होगा। या तो फंक्शन चेंज हुआ तो भी नेगेटिव, नहीं हुआ किसी एंगल के लिए तो भी नेगेटिव। आ रहा है समझ में?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, cos 3 पाई बाई 2 minus x, function change. Now 3 पाई बाई 2 minus, lying in between, lying in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, this input, this cos is positive or negative? Third quadrant cos is positive or negative? Yes, third quadrant cos is positive or negative? Because in third quadrant tan is only positive, due to that it's automatically cot will be. So tan 3 pi by 2 minus x. Tan will get changed to what will be the result? Now you tell me directly. I explain you the whole process. Now you keep on telling me. Tan 3 pi by 2 minus x will be what?
Positive.
Positive. What? Yes, it will be positive. Perfect. What shall I write after? Tan किस में
Cos.
change होगा? Yes. Got it. Cot cot 3 pi by 2 minus x. Quick, quick.
Positive tan.
Perfect. Cosec pi by 2 minus x.
Negative.
Yes, perfect.
Cos x.
Cosec will change to
Cosec will change to sec x.
will change to it will change to
Cos
cosec.
x.
Positive or negative?
Negative.
Ali, are you getting it, Ali? Yes, it's perfect, Alina. Now let's do the next one.
Ma'am, can you scroll up? I was writing.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I'm done.
0 to pi. Here we are having pi. Here we are having here pi by 2. Here pi. Here 3 pi. Now sine pi by 2 plus x. What will be the result earlier? Pi by 2 से थोड़ा सा बड़ा angle है. What will be the result?
Quadrant.
Fourth quadrant. Perfect. Fourth quadrant. And whether the function will change or not.
It will change.
So sign will change to cos. Now the question is positive or negative?
Negative.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, because we are focusing on this. Similarly, cos positive or
Sin x.
negative. Perfect. Okay. Sine, cos, tan. Result
Cortex.
positive or negative.
Negative.
Right? Ali, you getting it, Ali? What will be
Tan.
positive or negative? This plot, this is positive or negative in the fourth quadrant.
Negative.
Result will be okay. Positive or negative. Cosec.
Negative.
Right? Second, positive or negative.
Negative.
Is it negative?
Oh, sorry. Positive.
It's positive. Are you getting it, Ali? Once you are done with noting, please tell me. I'll scroll down.
Lambda.
3 pi by 2 minus x done. 3 pi by 2 plus x done. Now we will be talking about 2 pi. 2 pi minus x, 2 pi plus x. Okay? So we will be talking about sine 2 pi minus x, cos 2 pi minus x, tan 2 pi minus x, cot 2 pi minus x, tan tan cot I have written cosec 2 pi minus x and sec 2 pi minus x. Quick one. Transformation, the function sign will change or not change.
Not true.
Sign will be constant. Perfect. Now the question is whether it will be plus sign or minus sign.
Ma'am, it will be plus sign.
Plus 2 pi minus x. From here till here it's 2 pi. Minus means somewhere here in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sign is positive or negative.
Minus.
Cos 2 pi minus x will be cos x. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Tan will be tan will be positive or negative?
Negative.
What will be what will be positive or negative?
Negative.
Lect, cosec will be cosec only, positive or negative.
Negative.
Perfect. Sec will be sec only, positive or negative.
Positive.
I can see you already got it. Let's finish it. If you are done with writing part, then let me know.
I'm done.
Now 2 pi plus x. First, you tell me which quadrant we are talking about. 2 pi plus x means which quadrant? Ali and Alina, which quadrant?
First quadrant.
First quadrant. Okay. So quick. Transformation occurs or doesn't?
Doesn't occur.
Sign will sign. In first quadrant, the result will be
Positive.
this is also
Positive.
positive.
All are positive.
And we are done. And we are done. Now, anytime we'll be having any angle, we don't have to memorize it. We understood the concept, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If noting part is done, let me know. I'll stop.
I'm done.
Let's start solving questions. Very basic question. Sin square pi by 6, cos square pi by 3, tan square pi by 4. Just we have to show that it is minus 1. What is the value of sin square pi by 6? Please tell me quick. Sin pi by 6 is? Sin pi by 6 is? Pi by 6 is which? Are we talking about like which in degree? What will be the angle? Yes. Sin pi by 6 means sin pi means 180 by 6. That means 30 degree.
1/2.
Sin pi by 3 means sin 60 degree. Pi means 180 by 3 means 60 degree. So quick. Now only we have done the transition from degree to radian. How we will identify every time? We will ended up getting confused. So I am telling you, please don't get confused. Keep it in mind. जब भी denominator में 6 है, इसका मतलब कि 30 डिग्री की बात हो रही है. Pi by 6 है, इसका मतलब 30 डिग्री, और denominator में जब 3 है तो 60 डिग्री की बात हो रही है. उल्टा है. जब 6 है तो 30 डिग्री की बात हो रही है, 3 है तो 60 डिग्री की बात हो रही है. दैट्स इट. आ रहा है समझ में कैसे मतलब चेंज करना? तो आता ही हमें. पाई मीन्स 180 एंड देन वी कैन do the calculation and then we can check it. But quickly, how we will identify? So if the denominator is having 6, that means 30 degree. If the denominator is having 3, with pi just. Okay, that means 60 degree. Okay, pi by 4 means pi by 4. Let's check it. Pi by 4 means 4 times 60, 45 degree. Okay, pi by 2 we already know. Pi by 2 means 90 degree. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. Pi by 3 means 60 degree. Pi by 4 means 45 degree. Getting it? Quick, quick, quick. Are you getting it? Because that much time you won't be having an exam to go ahead, do the change, to check. So while practicing the question, just train yourself in such a manner that you will not get confused with the angle. During the test also, even if there is a test in your school, before that you have to practice enough. Okay, so sine pi by 6, here square is there, you already understand. Square means sine pi by 6 whole square. Okay, and now only Alina said that the value is nothing but 1 by 2. So let's write it. It is nothing but 1 by 2 whole square, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Pi by 3. Now only we say 3 in the
1 by
denominator,
2.
60 degree. 1 by 2 whole square. Tan pi
1
by
square.
4.
1 whole square.
1 square. Now LHS only will be doing the calculation. Let's do the calculation and let's check it. What are we going to have? Please do it, Ali and Alina. What are you getting it? Let me know.
Ma'am, minus 1 by 2.
Minus 1 by 2 RHS we are getting. It's that simple. In class 10, much more than that, this one you have already done the calculation. This was just the training that are you getting the angle in radian on. Let's check it. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. Okay, sine 30 degree. Now only we figured it out that it is nothing but 1 by 2 square plus cosec square 7 pi by 6. This value we don't know, but in the previous exercise we have learned that how to do the conversion over here, how to do the arrangement over. Okay, so if can we write it as a 7 pi by 6? Let's do the division. Let's do the division. 6 1 times 6, so we are getting 1 by 6. If we will try writing it with pi, 1 by 6 means 1 plus 1 by 6. Okay, if we will writing it with pi, so it is nothing but pi plus pi by 6, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cos pi by 3 we know, cos 60 degree, and now only we have written the value, it is 1 by 2, right? Now what about this part? So square means what? Square we can take a curly bracket and then we can write the square. Do you understand that sine square theta or sine theta's whole square is the same thing? Do you know that? Ali
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Alina, do you know that sine square theta and sine theta in a bracket and that's whole square is it's the same thing? We can also write it as a sine square theta. So this means what? Cos square. Square is there outside. Okay. Now you tell me cosec pi plus any angle. Pi plus x is what? Cosec x or sec x or positive negative sign what? Cosec pi plus x is what? Now only we have done the conversion, the rules and all we have written. Cosec pi plus x is what? Is it sec x? Is it cosec x? Positive, negative, what? Yes, Ali and Alina, let me know.
Ma'am, it is negative cos x.
Is negative cosec x. Perfect. Okay, so here we can write minus cosec pi by 6. But the square is also there. We will not get confused. Square is there. Cosec pi by 6 value is what? 6 in the denominator, that means 30 degree.
Ma'am,
Cosec 30 degree value
minus 2 whole square.
minus 2. Can you say it's that simple? Please do the calculation and let me know what are you getting. Yes. What are you getting as a result? Ali and Alina, I have left this part for you. This one.
I'm solving. Ma'am, 3 by 2.
Ali, are you getting 3 to 2? Let's do the next question. What is square pi by 6 plus cosec 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6 equals to 6. Let's check it. Okay. What pi by 6? 6 in the denominator? 30 degree. Got 30 degree values? 30 degree values. Yes, got 30 degree values earlier. Degree value is what 30 degree cos 30 is cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. Now tell me cot 30 will be what?
Root 3.
Right? Now here we have to do an arrangement, and if we will try doing the division like the previous scenario, we are not able to do so since it is a proper fraction. Proper fraction is such a fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, so we won't be able to do the division over here. Now we have to think what we can take. So can we write it as a pi minus pi by 6? Can we? The given
Yes,
angle.
ma'am.
So sometimes you have to think like this. Okay, always you will not be getting. You are having so many angles: 3 pi by 2 plus theta, 3 pi by 2 minus theta, pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus theta, 2 pi minus theta, 2 pi plus theta. So from there you try making one of them, okay, whatever is possible, so that you can do the conversion after that. And tan square pi by 6, now I say 6 in the denominator, 30 degree. So tan 30-degree value is
1/√3.
let's check it. Are we gonna get the right hand side? Cos pi minus theta. Cos pi minus x is cosec, sorry, cos I'm sorry. Cosec pi minus x is sec. Okay, is it sec or just cosec? Is it sec or just cosec? With pi, transformation doesn't occur. So cosec will remain cosec only. But the question is, will it be positive or negative? अलियन अलीना, will it be positive? पाई माइनस थीटा कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करेगा? पाई माइनस थीटा, सोच के बताओ।
The second quadrant.
सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट में कोसेक पॉजिटिव, ये जो कोसेक है ये पॉजिटिव होता है कि नेगेटिव?
Ma'am, it is positive.
Let's do the calculation and then we do that. What is cosec pi by 6? Put the value. First tell me what is cosec pi by 6.
Cosec 30 minus 2.
Cosec 30, that is just 2. No, minus, from where minus sign? It was not minus, it was plus. Because in second quadrant pi minus is second quadrant, and in second quadrant cosec is positive, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer?
X.
6. Okay. Right hand side already we are getting. Is it getting clear, Ali and Alina?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it quick. Here, pi by 3 angle we knew it is 60 degree. Pi by 4 means 45 degree, and 3 pi by 4 we have to do the arrangement. So we will try doing pi plus pi by 4, pi minus pi by 4, like that we will try doing. So pi plus pi by 4, no. Pi minus pi by 4, yes. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see it? So are you understanding that, like, we will be able to figure it out anyhow? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Ali and Alina? Okay.
Ma'am.
Now cos pi by 4 means 45. Okay, you have to understand. So that value pi by 4, that angle is for cos pi by 4 value is
1/√2.
sec pi by 3 value is
1/√3.
pi by 3 means 60 degree. Cos 60 degree is root 3 by sec 60 degree 2 by root 3. Is it 2 by root 3?
Ma'am, I say 1 by root 3.
Is it 1 by root 3? Sec is the reciprocal of cosine, right? Cos theta. Cos theta. Cos pi by 3 is it this one? Is it this one? Getting confused or you are getting confused?
Is 1 by root 2.
Ma'am, it's 1 by 2.
Yeah, it's 1 by 2. It's 1 by 2, it's not root 3 by 2. Because for sine it is 60. It is just 1 by 2, and if we will do the reciprocal of that, it will be 2 by 1, right? Right? Is it making sense to you, or still I am just let me think about it because from last 5 hours I am taking class. So tell me, are you getting it, or
Yes, ma'am.
still we are doing anything mistake over here? It's clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Let's continue. Sine square pi minus pi by 4. Sine pi minus pi by 4 is for
Positive sin
cos
x.
positive sin x. That means sine pi by 4 just. Okay, 2 will be there and square, yeah, it will be there. Plus 2 into 1 by 2 plus 2 to 2 square is 4. We can write 4 2 times 8 directly. Let's continue. Sine pi by 4 value is
1 by root 2 whole square.
please do the calculation and let me know what I am getting.
Ma'am, 10.
10. Yeah, that's what we have to show over here. Then we are done, right? So every time you will not be able to get the arrangement by doing the division. Sometime you will be having proper fraction also. Okay, and you have to figure it out what can be taken just by observing the angle. Any confusion so far, Ali and Alina? Any confusion so far?
No, ma'am.
Now we are having formulas. Not only one, not only two, so many formulas we are having over here. So many. And you have to memorize all the formulas. How exactly we got the formula? It's like it nowhere it is going to help us. We just need to know the formula, and by using the formula, we must know how to use the formula and how, like, what exactly is the formula. So rather than wasting time, like how exactly we got this formula, which like will make you more confused. Let's take the formula, how we need to use it, how we are supposed to use it by solving the question. That only we'll be discussing. Okay. So the first formula is the formula for sine of x plus 1, or you can also call it a plus b, whatever you say. The formula over here is sine a or sine x, the first term, cos y plus cos x. This is our first formula. And whenever the angle is written along with the sign, then the angle is written like this. That is 60 plus 30. That is 45 plus 90. That is pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Then like this we can expand it, we can elaborate it, and then we can write each and every value and we can do the calculation. You will find it correctly whenever you will be taking, let's say x, you will be taking any angle which I was talking about. If you will be taking x as a pi by 3, you will be taking y as a pi by let's say pi by 6. Okay, if you will be taking angles like this, one of them is 30, another is 60, the complete if added together is 90. Sine 90 value is just, sine 90 is 1, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sine 90 is 1. Here we are getting 1. There also, if you will just use this formula, you will be getting, by doing the calculation, just by doing the calculation on the right hand side, yes, we will be getting 1. Okay, this can be the proof of the formula. However, question will not be like this. Question will be just you need to know the formula that sine x plus y is this, and sine x minus y is the same formula with the negative sign in between. So sine x cos y minus cos x. Okay, this two formula you should know. And so many formulas are there. However, step by step we'll be learning the formula. We will be solving the question like that. We will be proceeding over. Sin x minus x cos x plus y will be cos x cos y minus minus. See, there we are having plus sign, here we are having, in the formula we are having minus sign. However, for sign, if there is a plus sign on the left hand side, there is a plus sign on the right also. Okay, if there is a minus sign on the left side, there is a minus sign on the right also. But for cos, exactly opposite scenario we are having. So cos x cos y minus sin x sin cos x minus y will be the same formula, but here negative is there and in between there will be positive symbol. Check it. These four formulas are clear to you? Yes or no? Then I'll be taking questions. Is it clear so far? Ali and Alina, is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's take one question. क्यों हम इतने सारे फॉर्मूलाज लर्न करेंगे? क्योंकि फॉर्मूलाज हमारे सिंप्लीफिकेशन को, हमारे कैलकुलेशन को, हमारे वर्क को मिनिमाइज करता है. जैसे कि रियल लाइफ में इतने सारे टेक्नोलॉजीज हम लोग क्यों यूज करते हैं, वो हमारे एफर्ट को मिनिमाइज करता है, हमारे लाइफ को इजी बनाता है. वैसे ही ये फॉर्मूलाज हमारे लाइफ को इजी बनाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई हमें लर्न करना पड़ेगा. देखो कैसे इजी बनाता है. This question, if you will expand it, if you will expand it, if you will expand it and will expand it, are you able to think that how many expansion, how many multiplication will be there? But if you will observe it, if you will say that, let's say this pi by 4 minus x is a, and this is pi by 4 minus y is b. So it looks like cos a, cos b. It looks like sin a, sin b. And just like that, now only we have seen the formula in minus sign in between is this formula. Can we apply our this formula? Can we? Can we?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can. Okay. In terms of x and y, formula is there. X and y can be anything, anything. It can be a, b. It can be x can be pi by 4 plus theta. Y can be pi by 4 minus theta. It can be anything. Okay. See the formula. We are having cos. At the place of x, we are having pi by 4 minus x. At the place of y, we are having pi by 4 minus 5. But the condition is with sine also the same angle should be there. The same x has to be there. Is it same in your question? We will be checking it. We will be checking it. Is it same in our question? Yes. Can you see it's same? Let me wipe everything. कुछ ऐसा दिखता है हमारा क्वेश्चन कुछ ऐसा दिखता है ये फॉर्मूला जैसा स्ट्रक्चर मैच कर पा रहे हैं हम लोग हाँ या ना
Yes, ma'am.
yes we are able on the other side just sin x plus y is there then we are saying it looks like a formula of cos a plus b because minus sign is there in between so a plus b a is pi by 4 minus x and b is pi by 4 minus what we are having the formula. Are you getting it? Is it clear so far how I have written from question to second step? Getting it? Ali and Alina, getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's open the bracket. Cos pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus 1. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is what? Please tell me quickly. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is what? Pi by 4? Is it pi by 2? Is it so? अभी अभी हमने सीखा है कि पाई बाई 2 माइनस एनी एंगल होगा तो उसको चेंज करना है नहीं चेंज करना है वो हमने अभी अभी सीखा है लेकिन लेकिन जो भी हमारे पास है उसको ब्रैकेट में रखेंगे लाइक दिस गेटिंग इट पाई बाई 2 माइनस whatever is the angle getting it are you getting it Ali and Alina
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
shall we change or not change cos will change the function will change or not cos will change to sine yes or no
Yes, ma'am.
whether it will be positive sine x plus y or minus sine x plus y. Pi by 2 minus which quadrant? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. First quadrant, right?
Yes, ma'am.
First quadrant all positive. So it will be. That's what we have wanted to show. Yes. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have just used the formula. This whole formula you should memorize. Okay. And the previous part I have not told you to memorize. I told you to understand. But now I'll be telling you to formula to just memorize it. That's the only option we are having. We have to memorize it and then we will be able to solve the question. It must be on your tips. Sin x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Sin x minus y is also same. Sin x cos y minus cos x sin. However, for the cos, when there is a plus, minus will be there in between. But that time the formula is also getting changed in a huge like way. You can see cos x plus y. The formula is cos x cos y minus sin x sin. And cos x minus y is cos x cos y plus sin x.